Welcome to part 2 of adding details to the Lego City. And for this one, I'm going to be adding minifigures and smaller details into the city. So I've added lots of stuff to the city. So I'm just going to start over here. I haven't done anything new in like the beach, X-Mansion, airport, or the forest for the most part. So I'm just going to start right here, kind of part of the forest. But on the edge, I just added some like flowers and stuff. But I added this pizza truck and a burger truck with this guy buying a burger, 3 kids lined up for some pizza, as well as I added these 2 signs here. It's just a sign that's like pointing towards the airport. It also says bridge. I don't have a bridge, but whatever. But it is pointing towards the airport. As well as this one that says Lego City that's pointing towards the city. But then I also made this building here. So it's pretty simple. I just did this together quickly. So it's just the like small buildings from the Oscorp Mini Modular. And I just put it on a half base plate and put some sidewalk on it. So I just have the Mini Mart, then Phantom's apartment there, then Marvelous Jewelry, just something I quickly threw together to put like this taller than this one. And also Miles' apartment, and you can see Miles in there. And then just outside, I just have this lady with Times Scare Daily Bugle newspaper, who is Iron Man newspaper, and Eddie Brock with Venom over his shoulder. And then I also have Craven the Hunter riding a lion or something. And then outside the pet shop, I have Mysterio with Fishbowl, since his helmet looks like a fishbowl, so I thought that was pretty funny. And then also just all the lampposts are black in the city. This person painting this one white for some reason, so that's pretty cool. And then Punisher walking out of that door here at the detective's office. Then I also just have this Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson billboard here. As well as then over at the corner garage, I have this minifigure. It's like doctor stuff on because it says Dr. Jones Animal Care. So I guess this is Dr. Jones. And then up here, there's like a rooftop party with this guy showing up with Stormbreaker pizza from the Bro Thor's house set. And then these 2 kids just like took 2 boxes, and this kid's sad because he got pizza with toppings he doesn't like. There's a table, some food, 3 random people. And then I have Bully Maguire from the Tobey Maguire movies for Spider-Man. And also Wong on the phone, because over at Central Park, She-Hulk is on the phone with Wong. So go check my Central Park video out. Pretty cool 2 base plates I got there. But then over by Nelson and Murdoch, I have Matt, Foggy, and Karen, all customs. And then Fat Thor, Korg, and Meek over here, as well as just this homeless guy. And then Miles looking through this portal because he confused where Spot went. But he went up here with the ATM, jumping out of a portal. And then there's also this kid selling newspapers. And then outside Town Hall, I have like a young Doctor Strange getting his medical degree. And then a random guy in a suit. And outside the donut store, I have this person buying something and this female police officer lady with a donut. And then also just this newspaper of the Daily Bugle. Over in this area of the city, I also added, like on the green path that goes around these buildings here, I added flowers and stuff. And then also just on the destroyed road where I want to have a battle, I just have a janitor guy cleaning it up for now. And then, yeah, there's like flowers and grass and stuff here, so it just makes it look more textured and better. And then I just have Blade down here holding a piece of chicken, because in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, I mean not 2, in the first one, like the video game, He has a piece, he throws around a piece of chicken for some reason, and to unlock him, he's in the most random spot, and he wants to do a race with you. So I just put him in a random spot holding chicken. I don't know, I just thought of that when I was placing Blade. And then I have this guy with the same newspaper that's being sold over here outside the Daily Bugle. And I also put this bus stop that says beach party on the side. And there's the beach party with my costume people at the beach. So that's pretty cool. And then the bus pulling into the bus stop. And there's also a sign that says bus stop over here. And then right there I have Peter B. Parker looking confused, wondering where Mayday went. But she's hiding right behind him. And then over here I have this guy with a newspaper. That's the same newspaper that's in there. And then I have Mobius from Loki walking out one of the TVA portals, as well as like Scott Lang, Tony Stark, and Captain America with the scepter from the time heist in Endgame. And then I just also have Tony Stark, the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent one, leaving with the briefcase. Kevin Feige is walking out the doors of the Avengers Tower. And then just 2 task force agents from Daredevil Born Again, just walking around. And I also added, outside the movie theater, Wonder Man and Trevor. A lady jogging over here, outside Fisk Tower, since it's kind of Daredevil. I have the comic Ben Urich with the newspaper that he made in the Daredevil show, as well as on top of Fisk Tower and the police station, I have 2 Leviathans from the first Avengers movie, with Thor jumping off here, about to hammer this Leviathan. And there's just a bunch of Chitaris running around that just like jumped off them, I guess. And there's a couple shooting at him. But then this one back here is shooting across to the fire hall, where I have Hawkeye shooting at the Leviathans. And then just a lady running there. This person's entering the diner. This guy, Captain Stacy from like Spider-Man and stuff, is outside the police station waiting for pizza that this pizza guy is delivering from Central Park. And that's it for over here. And then just also on the top of the bank, I've had this like since my first video, but it's just 2 people robbing the bank, and they have like a bunch of money scattered around. There's also this construction guy here entering into the construction site. But then I also have these 2 people eating pizza outside the pizza store. And then Jessica Jones, who's like if you don't know who she is, she's in Marvel, and she's like a PI, so a private investigator. So she is sorry, my phone just died, but what I was saying is that Jessica Jones, the private investigator in Marvel, she's sitting up here with her camera on the Daily Bugle's fire escape, watching down here where these 2 are eating pizza at the pizza store. And I guess one of them was, I don't know, cheating on someone or something like that, or doing something bad, and someone hired Jessica Jones to watch them. So that's just that story going on there. But other than that, I think that is everything that I have added into the city for now. And I think it looks a lot better with the streets populated and the roads having cars on them. And I think in the next video, I'm going to start working on my airport. But thanks for watching, and please subscribe.